what differences and or similarities do you believe herbalism has in the present day compared to 50, 100, or even 200 years ago? So for similarities, let's start there. For similarities, when it comes to herbalism, that has been the common thread from the very beginning, is not only the love for plants, but the gratitude that is involved with working with plants. So even thousands of years ago, when somebody was sick, hurt, or injured, and we went out and was able to find the plant that was remedial for whatever that ailment was, and the person survived or got better or healed, there is such an immense amount of gratitude for that plant. That is something that I think has waned a little bit in modern culture, that we take a lot of our plant friends for granted, and the fact that we have all of this food, if we're lucky enough, at our disposal, and medicine. But gratitude really is the common denominator that remains the same and really should always remain the same. So giving thanks for these plants, giving thanks for the lessons and the blessings that they teach us, giving thanks for their ability to heal us and to heal our loved ones. So gratitude is that common thread. The difference is also within that spectrum of gratitude. We live in a modern age where we can order pretty much anything we want online, get it delivered to our house the next day, don't necessarily have to go out and harvest the plant or look for it or hope that it returns or tend to it. And so we have this instant gratification. And I think that is the biggest difference from our herbal ancestors that lived 50, 100, or 200 years ago, is that instant access, that instant ability to have to the plants and also information about the plants. Where 100 years ago, 50 years ago, or even when I studied herbal medicine in the early 90s, you had to sit with the plants, you had to read the books, you had to sit there with field guides trying to ID things. And now we live in a world of like instant gratification where we can pull out our phone and we can ID something, although I wouldn't rely on that as 100% accurate, and I don't recommend it, but it is available. We can look up the plant in 1 second and get hundreds of thousands of hits of information about this one plant. It's never been like that before. Herbalism has always been an oral tradition. It's been something that's been passed down from one person to the next. And there was always a huge amount of love, reverence, gratitude, and respect for the plants, but also for your teachers and for those that taught you that medicine. And so I think these common threads, especially of gratitude, reverence, and respect, still really exist. But I think that one of the bigger differences is that our modern age, it's easy for us to forget. But it's just as easy for us to remember to come back into a place of gratitude when it comes to our plant friends.